Welcome to O3 Ag Science, where revolutionary ozone technology is putting profit back in agriculture. Presented by O3 Science Inc., we're transforming agricultural treatment systems across North America and beyond. Today's presentation covers 4 essential areas. First, we'll explore our 3-pillar solution approach: grow systems, water treatment, and food safety. Second, we'll examine the challenges modern agriculture faces and how ozone technology delivers measurable return on investment. Third, we'll dive into the science, understanding how ozone works at the molecular level to revolutionize crop production. And finally, we'll share real-world proven results from farms, greenhouses, and processing facilities across North America. O3 Ag Science transforms 3 critical areas of agriculture. Our agricultural grow systems boost crop yields by 10 to 20% while simultaneously reducing water consumption by 10 to 20% and cutting fertilizer costs through ozone-enhanced irrigation. Our water treatment and disinfection solutions eliminate pathogens and improve water quality for livestock and irrigation, naturally balancing pH to the optimal 7.2 to 7.6 range. And our processing and storage systems prevent spoilage up to 50% and enhance food safety with ozone disinfection that's 3,500 times stronger than bleach, all without harmful chemical residues. Modern agriculture faces mounting pressures that threaten profitability. Water scarcity demands 10 to 20% more efficient irrigation methods. Rising fertilizer and pesticide costs continue to squeeze profit margins. Food safety regulations now demand superior disinfection beyond traditional chemical methods. Storage spoilage rates reaching 10 to 50% cause significant revenue loss, and pathogens, bacteria, mold, and fungus devastate crop health and reduce yields. These challenges require innovative solutions. Ozone technology delivers a complete solution with measurable return on investment. Our proprietary ozone injection systems address all major agricultural challenges simultaneously. We've documented 10 to 20% higher crop yields with 10 to 18% more nutrition across multiple farms and crop types. We achieve 10 to 20% reduction in water consumption even during drought conditions. Our systems significantly reduce fertilizer and pesticide requirements through natural pathogen elimination. The enhanced disinfection is 3,500 times stronger than bleach, yet completely safe and residue-free. Best of all, our systems feature very low installation costs with very high return on investment, making this technology accessible to operations of all sizes. Let me explain the science behind ozone, nature's most powerful oxidant. First, ozone is 13 times more soluble than regular oxygen, creating supersaturated dissolved oxygen levels up to 300% of normal saturation. Second, it oxidizes bacteria, mold, and fungus on contact, converting these pathogens into readily absorbed plant nutrients. Third, ozone chelates minerals into submicron particles that plants easily absorb without expending energy they can redirect toward growth. Fourth, it naturally balances pH to the optimal 7.2 to 7.6 range for maximum plant growth. Fifth, ozone destroys biofilm in irrigation pipes that spreads bacteria and depletes oxygen. And finally, it eliminates insect eggs and larvae, while adult insects naturally avoid ozone-treated areas, providing natural pest control. Our documented results prove dramatic improvements across all key metrics. Crop yield increases consistently achieve 10 to 20% higher production. Nutritional content improves by 10 to 18% in key nutrient concentrations. Water savings of 10 to 20% are achieved without any yield loss. Dissolved oxygen levels exceed 30 milligrams per liter, far above the typical 5 milligrams per liter in untreated water. Beyond these metrics, we're seeing 5 to 10% faster crop cycles, enabling additional harvests per season. Root systems are significantly larger and healthier, and seed germination exceeds 95%, with visible root growth in just 9 hours. Our agricultural grow systems are transforming both field and greenhouse production. For pivot irrigation, we inject 5-micron ozone bubbles into any irrigation line for maximum water contact and distribution. In greenhouses, crops like tomatoes, cucumbers, and peppers show 10 to 20% higher yields with complete elimination of mold and fungus. Hydroponic systems produce remarkable results. Plants nearly double in size, with cannabis grows reaching 14 feet versus the typical 8 feet. For fodder production, we're growing 8-inch sprouts with 2-inch root mass in just 5 to 6 days, producing feed that's 18% more nutritious. And in a 120-acre alfalfa field case study, we achieved 10 to 20% higher yields while reducing water use by 10 to 15% and enabled a 5th annual crop where 4 crops were the previous norm. Our water treatment systems deliver pure, pH-balanced water for optimal health. The SP water treatment system uses ozone injection plus a 5-micron carbon filter to produce soft, pH-balanced, chemical-free water. For livestock, fresh pH 7.4 water in ozone troughs improves animal hydration and overall health performance. Well treatment systems oxidize iron and manganese, removing color, taste, and odor while eliminating bacteria and viruses. Small treatment plants can remove cyanides, sulfides, nitrites, and arsenic while controlling algae growth. And for cooling towers, our systems control biofouling, corrosion, scale buildup, and Legionella, proving more effective than chlorine-based treatments. Processing and storage systems prevent spoilage and ensure food safety. Our SP2 disinfection system produces active ozone water that's 3,500 times stronger than bleach for sanitizing equipment, walls, and floors. Ozone shock systems deliver 30,000 to 45,000 milligrams per hour of ozone gas, disinfecting up to 2,500 square feet with a 99.99% kill rate. For dairy sterilization, combined ozone water and gas systems completely disinfect cows, equipment, and facilities. In meat and poultry processing, ozone sanitizes carcasses and equipment and provides complete room disinfection. Storage facilities see dramatic reductions in spoilage rates, from 10 to 50% down to minimal levels in potato barns, grain silos, and cold storage. Importantly, ozone has FDA GRAS status. It's generally recognized as safe for food processing, washing, handling, and packaging. Let me share 5 real case studies that demonstrate exceptional performance. At a central Utah greenhouse, tomato, squash, cucumber, and pepper plants grew so vigorously they required thinning. The operation achieved 10 to 20% higher yields with complete elimination of mold and fungus. An Oregon cannabis farm saw plants grow to 14 feet tall, with 2 months still remaining in the cycle, nearly double their historical 8-foot harvest height. The 120-acre alfalfa field case study is particularly impressive. The pivot system delivered 10 to 20% higher yields while reducing water use by 10 to 15% during a drought year. The pH was corrected from 13 down to 7.4. Grow time was reduced from 6 weeks to 5 weeks, enabling 5 crops versus the typical 4. And the crops were measured to be 10 to 20% more nutritious. A hydroponic grow container produced 8-inch sprouts with 2-inch root mass in just 6 days, with over 95% germination. Many seeds showed half-inch root growth in only 9 hours, and the fodder was 18% more nutritious with 0 mold. Finally, Metrolina greenhouses in North Carolina reported 2 weeks shorter cropping time on most liners, with total reductions up to 4 weeks. They observed more robust, drought-tolerant root systems, complete biofilm removal from their pipes, and a 66% reduction in shrink from their 3-year average. Investment in O3 systems delivers immediate and substantial returns. From a system standpoint, you get very low installation costs, very high return on investment, easy installation, and proprietary injection technology that maximizes effectiveness. The economic benefits are compelling. Increased revenue from 10 to 20% higher yields, plus the potential for additional harvest cycles. Reduced input costs for water by 10 to 20%. Plus reduced fertilizer and pesticide expenses, and reduce spoilage losses from 10 to 50% down to minimal levels. Your competitive advantages include healthier, pathogen-free plants, faster-growing crops with 5 to 10% shorter cycles, and superior disinfection that provides protection against costly recalls and food safety incidents. All of this is backed by a proven track record. 18-plus years of development and implementation across diverse agricultural applications. Thank you for your time today. We're excited to partner with you to transform your agricultural operations. To learn more about how O3 Ag Science can increase your yields, reduce your costs, and enhance your food safety, please contact O3 Science Incorporated. Visit us at www.o3science.com or call us at area code 435-251-8881. We look forward to working with you.